Hello everybody, it's everyone's favourite feisty feline, Zephyr's Grace Paws here. If you're new around here, why not subscribe for more furry fandom content? Go on, it's free. Most furries are gamers, shock revelation, but as gamers it's nice to see some, furry degeneracy in the games we play, whether it be Torna from Crash,
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
Or Timo from LOL.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
We love it. But what about the games without furries? I mean, you don't see a 9-foot rainbow canine with a massive schlong walking around San Andreas asking for a cheeky yiff from the Grove Street gang. Until now. So without further ado, grab yourself a Pepsi and let's hop into the weird world of the top 10 furry mods. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So this was teased in the intro, probably one of the weirder ones, but this mod turns Carl Johnson into an anthro character. There's no 50-foot crimson red dog dick, but all the same, it's a pretty good mod. All that we need now is a mod that changes Big Smoke into a fat fur. Stardew Valley. Now, of course you'll all know this because you've watched my streams. You all watch my streams every Friday and Saturday, plug. However, the Stardew Valley game has two different furry mods that I know of. There may be some more niche ones, but there are two main ones, one for anthro villagers and one for anthro farmer. It's just cosmetic, but I mean, look at this. It adds some super cute graphics, and what's not to love about furry farming? Skyrim. Okay, so Skyrim, I get it, it's furry enough, like they've got Khajiit, right? Khajiit have Yif if you have OO. But this kind of changes all of the playable races, every single one in the game, to be anthropomorphic, so there's complete immersion. There's no more humans, there's no more elves, it's all furries. Don't Starve Together. Okay, so Don't Starve Together, if you're unfamiliar, is an indie game, it's a survival game, there's multiplayer aspects. I've never really played it, I'll be honest, but this mod adds Lugosi from Beastars to Don't Starve Together. You can play as Lugosi, from what I can tell. I've never played it, the game itself, so I'm not sure if it adds any extra functionality. I can see there are two sprites here, one normal and one angry. I'm not quite sure if that plays into how it works. Lugosi be like, no talk, me angy. Fallout 4. Okay, so we've got another Bethesda banger. This is a mod that adds the Volpine Race to Fallout 4. Basically, it's just a cute fox that you can play as. You know, you go around, you're shooting some ghouls, you're a fox. What's not to love? Terraria. Okay, now this is a pretty old favourite of mine. I have bought this game like 3 or 4 times on various different Steam accounts. I've probably put hundreds, if not thousands of hours into this game. But honestly, it's been so long since I've played it, I cannot remember anything about it. I remember like little bits and bobs, little bits. However, this particular mod makes the villagers anthro. They've got hats, there are ones that are hatless, and they've got animated tails as well, depending on, what tickles your fancy. Now, this is a must-have for all of the Terraria furries out there. I mean, just imagine the eyeball testicles or whatever they're called. Sims 4. A flibade. Oh, squib. A flibadubade. A flav. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop that right there before that gets far too annoying. It's probably already too annoying. This basically adds anthros to the game. They're still affected by all the sliders and everything, so you can, really go crazy with customization, and there's clothing and stuff. A must check out for all you Sims 4 players. Starbound. Now, of course, as always, you've seen all my streams, Fridays, Saturdays, you know the drill. And you'll know Starbound because I used to play that. However, if for some reason you've missed those, maybe you were busy, maybe you were out, I don't know. This is very similar to Terraria in that it's a sort of 2D pixel based game in which you mine and you craft, but it's not Minecraft. that's a different game. Now Starbound has several mods that add tons of different anthro races to the game, as well as like other mods and stuff, but we're looking at the furry one specifically. I mean, you can probably even add penguins of all things. Could you imagine? Penguins in Starbound. You see, that's actually a really funny joke if you've ever played it, because like there's penguins in the game, so Rimworld. Now if you've never heard of Rimworld, it might sound like some kind of universe of ass eating, but it's not, honestly. As fun as that would be, it is not a universe of eating ass. It's a kind of management survival game where you have to look after these little villagers and tell them what to do and try and escape from what I can tell some kind of destroyed planet. It looks crazy, I've never played it, but it looks really, really fun. Very similar graphics to Prison Architect, which is a game that I've spent far too many hours in. As always, with everyone on this list, there are a ton of furry mods to add various races to the game, so why not check it out, go through, pick your favourite, and try and escape the planet. Gary's Mod. Okay, so last up on the list we have Gary's Mod, or Gmod, is a game made by Gary Newman, hence why it's called Gary's Mod, or Gmod. You may also know Gary Newman as the guy who made Rust. And yeah, if you've never played it, it's like a weird physics sandbox thing using the Source engine, so it uses like all the Half-Life 2 stuff. And honestly, it's really fun if you've never played it. I'll be honest, it does get kind of repetitive and boring, but it is really, really fun for what it is. And there are a ton of mods all aimed towards furries on the Steam Workshop that you can download and install right now to get the most out of your Gmod experience. So there we go. If you play any of the above and fancy adding a little furry fun to your game, check out the description where I'll link each of the mods. Let me know in the comments section if there are any fun furry mods that you play that I've not mentioned. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.